Why is there a video camera pointed at my face?
The early Static X club days was much less metal and more like rave oriented. Like a lot of the songs on Death Trip when they first started were these long kind of rave build up things and adding layers and
Lots of loops.
That's the way I envisioned the band was going to be at the time. Back.
This one goes out to the ladies. Thanks for coming, we're Static.
Tony and myself and Ken Jarrett, former drummer, started this band in 1994 in Los Angeles.
I've never dressed like a bad metal hair band.
Delusions cloud my memories.
Yeah, I forgot about that. that was cool at the time. Yeah, you can't really deny where you came from.
We got signed to Warner Brothers in '98. After playing many club shows in LA. Our first album, Wisconsin Death Trip, came out in '99. We toured, did some more touring. Koichi left the band because we toured too much and he got burnt out.
Who the fucking smoking my pot?
We went in the studio, recorded our second record. Came out in 2001. We got Trip to replace Koichi at that point. And then we toured some more. And then Ken left the band. And then we recorded the new record, Shadow Zone. With Josh Freeze from Perfect Circle.
And then we got Nick. To replace Ken Shea.
Because Josh already has a band, that's great.
Right. So
and now we're touring again.
We're gonna tour. And then when we're done with this tour, it's my turn to quit.
He's gonna quit after this tour, and then him, Ken J, and Koichi are gonna reform and call themselves Static X, and then I'm gonna have a band called Static X featuring Wayne Static.
Right.
And then we're gonna have lawsuits over who gets to use the name, and it's gonna get really nasty.
But it'll make for great record sales.
Yeah. And then in 10 years, we're all gonna get together and do a reunion tour. And it's gonna just blow up and be huge.
Yep.
This new DVD to be like?
Totally fresh. I want it to be just like Kiss exposed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we'll start out.
Come to your house, knock on the door.
House.
The two dogs will answer the door.
The two dogs will come up. I'll be in bed naked with like Vanessa next to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to think Paul Stanley was gonna quit Kiss and they were gonna secretly ask me to join, and no one would know.
You told me you wanted and hated me. You
Trip's calling this our destroyer.
Gotcha.
Like, Static X is to Shadow Zone as Kiss is to Destroyer. The thing that I didn't expect is that, like, when I was young and I thought, oh, I want to be a rock star, I thought it would be like, you write songs, record the record, play the shows. I didn't really, as a fan, you don't really see all the behind-the-scenes work that goes into it and what we have to do every day. And every time we walk off this bus or out of a hotel room, chances are we're going to meet somebody on the street. And you just always have to be, like, in the mind frame of, being humble and gracious and always willing to take pictures with people and take time out for people that you happen to meet on the street. I don't know if that's a difficult thing, but it's one thing that I didn't really realize until we started doing this,
Okay, man, I've seen you guys like 7 times in 2 years, and see, I just cut my hair, but it grows back real fast. Would you please show me how to do your hair like that? I want to be like you, man. Please, Wayne, come on, please.
I'll hook you up.
How you do your hair?
Hold on, I'll show you what we gotta do here.
Yeah, we could sell it at the merch booth, dude. Static wigs.
You take a product such as this, any like Mega Hold grocery store brand would do, and you take a product like this, blow dryer, and you just kind of like, you hold up a piece of hair, and a piece at a time, and you like spray it, and then you go, and then blow dry it, and then you grab another piece of hair.
And you repeat the process till
There's all I need right here, dude.
And hands.
You gotta have 2 hands, dude.
Hi, my name is Lisa, otherwise known as Circus, and I have a question for the entire band, and that is, are any of you boys single?
Yeah. Me and him.
She's got sideburns and stuff.
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. Handles.
I just wanted to know, man, if after playing for so long, if y'all just love, concerts as much as you did before you got big.
Well, it's obviously more funner now. There's
more room,
people, and the bigger stage, and air conditioning, and more marshals behind us.
Yeah.
And more people handing us guitars and shots on stage. Yeah, it's way more funner, dude, than showing up in a van and moving our own gear around.
Right. Going, thank you, good night, and start tearing down your own gear.
And there's like 20 people there watching us tear down our own gear.
Yeah. Laughing at you.
Yeah.
My name's Joseph Steele, and I just want to ask Wayne, how the hell do you get your hair up so high?
Oh yeah, we already did that one, dude. You should have been watching.
Yeah, pay attention.
When I did this stuff earlier, remember that?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and my question is for Tony. I play bass, and how can I become as good as you?
I don't know, listen to a bunch of Morbid Angel and Slayer. I don't know, just listen to your favorite records and start playing along. That's what I did.
Keep your hands on it.
Yeah, keep on plucking.
Hi, this is Jay. Is selling out that big of a deal? I mean, if you sell out and then go back the old way, who cares?
Yeah, selling out is great. I think the show's sold out tonight. Yeah, we had a lot of sold out shows on this tour.
Selling out's a good thing because then you go into bonus points, which means you get
make
more
money.
Yeah, which means you can buy more chicks and booze and more amps.
He has to buy chicks.
Yeah, I have to buy them. Chicks only ask me for advice about playing bass.
Nick, you are the hottest guy in the whole entire world, and I'm in love with you. Will you marry me?
Nah.
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Wayne, I was wondering, where do you get your lyrics from? Do you write any of them about girls or horrible relationships you've gone through?
Yeah, actually I do. Love Dump is a good example of the horrible relationship song. But I write lyrics just from everyday experiences and shit that goes bad and shit that goes good, and Trip actually contributed some lyrics to the new record too. So there you go.
About shit going ain't that bad, sometimes good.
Shit going in.
Shit going out, shit going in,
shit going out.
Wayne's hair.
Well, you laugh, but in my opinion, my hair has become part of my whole thing that I do on stage, and I think I'd be naked on stage without my hair. I act differently when my hair is up and my beard's tied up than when it's down and hippie style, you know.
Don't tell anyone what I look like with my hair down, okay? This is a secret just between you and me, okay?
The biggest thing that fans, the biggest misconception is that we're like maniacs like we are when we're on stage. Like most fans that meet us that like sometimes will bring kids up on the bus just to hang out, you know? And they expect me to be all like, you know, like I am on stage, and they see me like this and they're like, whoa, like are you high or something?
Writing songs is fun, but the studio can get tedious. Playing shows is fun, but the touring is, you know, very grueling. Being tied to a bus.
I look at it like this. Playing the show is sort of like the reward at the end of the day for all the hard work that you put in during the day. No matter what kind of mood I've ever been in, as soon as I walk on stage and the drums hit and the crowd's there, it's just like bam, I just like snap into show mode, and that's the easy part of the whole thing.
Yeah, being catered to, or like getting nice accommodations when we go certain places and being treated well is like.
But we didn't always have that from the beginning, you know. From the beginning, when we were in a van, then an RV, and then our first shitty bus, and you know, life was really tough the first 2 years on the road back in the Death Trip days. You don't know about that because you never toured.
I had my own tough days.
He had his own tough days.
Yep, right here, that's right.
Always wash your hands.
Something to say, and I'll stay away. I have
had no idea what Shadow Zone was going to sound like a year ago when we started writing.
Right. Depends on what mind frame you're at.
Right.
At that
We
point in time.
try to write the best songs that we can write at any given time, and the one thing we do make sure is that we stay true to some of the elements that make Static X who they are.
We going.
Yeah, that sounds gay though.
Second of all, you don't do, won't you? I die.
This is the Ribbit song.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
I picked up Roadkill, and I used to put it on like my dashboard. Or no, I used to, not the dashboard, the outside.
The
like,
hood, yeah, the hood.
I would like position the
head?
windshield wiper around the tail so it wouldn't fall off. I had like a blackbird stuck through the antenna. And then
You impaled a bird on your antenna.
and I had a groundhog. No, it was a possum on the hood. The best is going through McDonald's drive-through, like with dead animals, and they'd be like, they knew my car was coming, so the manager was out. Sir, don't come through our drive-through with animals on your car. My dad got pissed off one time, and he took there was a possum, and he stuffed it under the seat of my car. And it was like a really hot summer day, and I got in my car, finally, I'm like, what smells? I'm like, fuck. And I put my hand under the seat, I'm like, oh.
No, I mean for the most part it's laid back. We have our little arguments about this and that, but we're laid back.
But we just tell Trip to shut up and it all works out.
It's all over.
Say that again. But when you start going, and you do the three things, like you're kind of complaining, like in your eyes, all the eyes, criticize, compromise, like some other words just to throw in there. I had like energize, some other things, but I just like these two kind of rung out: compromise, criticize.
See, now you're telling me this after I just sang
No,
the fucking song.
No, you know something? I had this idea last week and I totally forgot about it till I like walked in and saw you guys doing this. So I was like, fuck.
I mean, I think it's more powerful to have just the same words repeating because then it sticks that way, you know. The more you change the words, the less it's going to stick in your head.
Have a little bit more meaning in the fucking lyrics. That kind of.
Hey, dude, these words have meaning for me.
There's a lot of meaning, there's a lot of emotion behind it.
But this is the first record where Trip actually wrote with the band. So.
Right. So if this goes down the tubes, it's
all your fault.
And if it blows up, he'll take the credit.
Yeah. Right. It's all me!
Hey, that sucked. I like it. Thanks.
You're trying to take me, you're trying to make me. This is the only, give me the only thing.
You don't like to show off to the bitches?
Nah. I like a girl that like me for who I am, not what I can do.
Trying to take me, you're trying to make me. This is the only, give me the only thing. Tired of trying, I'm tired of lying. The only thing I understand is what I feel.
If we start off heavy and just grab you by the nuts and then you just start your journey from there,
And then we lead you by the nuts through this journey.
Kicking and screaming the whole way. And if you make it to the end, you're a man. this album is very much Journey more than our other 2 records, and I want people to listen to the album as a whole. I mean, we made the album short again. It's less than 40 minutes long. It's 13 songs, and you can listen to it and just go on this journey. And we
get me scared there for a minute. I thought you meant Journey, the band. This record's more like Journey. I'm like, what are you talking about?
A Journey.
Yeah.
That reminded me like Journey guitar solo.
Dude,
I was thinking separate ways. I was thinking separate ways. Totally.
Yeah. You know, we just set out to do something different, like we always do, and push ourselves in new directions and have fun while we're doing it. And then Trip's nervous about making sure all the guitar parts are right.
First 2 times I played it. No, but I don't think it's gonna. I mean, isn't it just easier to like let me play it and then it's. You know, I'll still give you credit for playing it. Even though it's on tape that Wayne's played.
I got myself out of my sight. Kill your idols. Kill your idols. Kill your idols.
We went through a process. We auditioned approximately 30 drummers, and
more or less,
approximately. We just kind of kept, narrowing it down. We did 30 people. We narrowed it down to like 5 or 6 or something, and then
and 4 out of those 5 were pretty decent.
They're all good. Yeah, I mean, they're all good drummers. And then we narrowed it down to 2 guys from there, which was Nick and another friend of ours from LA, and then so Nick had to drive from Vegas to LA 3 times to get the gig.
So we knew he really wanted it.
We did the process, and he ended up being the best guy. Because we already knew from the first time he was a great drummer, but you want to hang out with him a little bit enough so that you
know what it's. You got a preview of what it's like to live with the guy.
A lot of the drummers, like one of our first rounds of drummers was picking people that we personally knew, because then it was like someone we already knew their personality, we knew, so that it just didn't feel right with the people we tried out. So we tried out more people, and Nick we didn't know from a hole in the ground.
Some photographers like scream at you while you're doing it.
Yeah, give me that face.
Come on, fucking get pissed. What the fuck are you doing? Screaming at you.
Yes. Chin up. Yes.
But it's all right. It doesn't bother me too much.
I hate him.
Everybody, soul and body cold. All the sickness, you lost control. You can get it, you just don't get it. No, you can get it, you got to roll. Look within me, am I evil though? Memories fade, tears of gears. Oh, you can get it, you just don't get it. No, you can get it, you got to roll. Break this, take control, take this. What? Right here.
I'm excited, dude. We're like so excited when you make a record, and we've been living with these songs for a year, and recording them, and it's just, and now finally, like, this is the first time anyone's going to get to hear it outside of our immediate family. So I'm like kind of like excited right now. It's really weird.
Are you guys going to play it tonight?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Well, anywhere in the set that they should expect, or should it just be a surprise?
Just keep your ears open. It's in between 2 other songs.
Okay, very good, very good. That's what I was hoping for right there. All right, so you want to give a story behind the song before we get to it? Or is there anything you want to hide it?
No story.
You
just
can
go.
listen to it and, take what you will from it and whatnot.
Make up your own story as you're listening.
All right, brand new from Static X. Song is complete. It'll be on the CD Shadow Zone, October 7th, right?
Correct, sir.
All right, here we we go. On Stream Radio, X1075.
Said this is a moment naked resurfacing.